Hello guys and welcome back to the Brighton career mode here on FC24. Let's get into it. We now have only 8 games remaining in the Premier League this season, and we are currently sitting in 7th place, which is not great, obviously. All hope is not lost just yet. We are only 3 points behind Arsenal in 4th place and 4 points behind Man City in 3rd place, so we do still have a chance to get up into the top 4. We just have to start playing better. We are firmly in 7th place as of right now, but unfortunately Liverpool are only 4 points behind us in 8th place, and that's where we finished last year, so we definitely don't want to finish there again this year. That would not be an upgrade on last season, so we've really got to find a way to get to cut out the losses. I mean, I know in 8 games remaining we pretty much need to win all of our games, but the losses, we need to draw some of these games that we're losing, so that's going to be the goal for this episode, is to not lose. But as you can see from our schedule and the rest of this month, it is not going to be easy, just like how the first part of this month wasn't easy. We played Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United in an 8-day time frame, which is just awful. Honestly, it's just not easy to do. And up next, we have an away game against Newcastle, and that would be, so again, just 4 games against teams that are all really good. So that's going to be a pretty tough episode, so let's go ahead and get into it. And unfortunately, our game against Newcastle is only a couple of days after our game against Manchester United in the last episode, so we are going to have to make some changes in the lineup. And so yeah, I think that's the lineup we're going to go with for this game against Newcastle. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shire and Wan-Bissaka in the back with Pope behind them. So yeah, definitely a very strong lineup for them. Let's go ahead and get into this game, and let's see if we can get 3 points over first place Newcastle. Alexander Isak on the edge of the box, find a pass over here to Gordon. Gordon does well to hold off one defender. Igor is hounding him. We're not going to get a tackle in. Fabricio Diaz tackles that ball away, or at least deflects it away, the shot away. Andre Santos going for another shot. Verbruggen has to get way up to his left to save that one, but luckily for us, it will be out just for a corner. It's looking like they are going to take this corner short momentarily. They do not. Gordon actually sends it in, but Bino Gittins just knocks it out for another corner. They're just going to hold it on the edge of the box. Neto fouls Gordon. They're going to keep playing. Acuna now inside the box, looking for a pass inside to Isak. Isak's going to take the shot. Luckily for us, Verbruggen is on one today, and he knocks it out for another corner for Newcastle. All right, Newcastle swinging this one in again. Bino Gittins knocks this one away this time instead of knocking it out, but unfortunately, it is not far enough. Lascelles on the edge of the box goes for a shot. We're okay with him shooting. Verbruggen has to make the save, though, and that's going to be another Newcastle corner. Longstaff into Andre Santos. Deflected by Igor, and I don't know if you can guess this or not, but Newcastle have another corner. This time they take it short. Gordon into Almiron. Almiron making a couple of nice moves. We're going to bring a defender over. Bino Gittins, not exactly known for his defending prowess, but does well to knock that one out for another Newcastle corner. Alexander Isak finds Acuna on the overlapping run out here. Doesn't have any options just yet to go to. Veltman doing well to hound Acuna. Still doing well. Acuna's going to take a shot. Verbruggen has to make another save. Almiron with a pass down here to Acuna. Acuna on the wrong side of the field from where he usually is. He passes it back to Almiron. I'm trying to get hold of one of our midfielders. Bruno Guimaraes with a shot. Diomande deflects that one, and Verbruggen just wouldn't come collect it. So another Newcastle corner. This time they take it short. Acuna on the edge of the box with a pass inside to Andre Santos. Almiron able to get a shot away. We can't get a tackle in. Diomande is going to clear this one away. Emile Smith-Rowe with a nice pass out here to Veltman. I see someone at the back post. That is just not the pass I was looking for. Scherer is able to collect that one. We're going to try to keep pressure on him. He is going to get away from the pressure, unfortunately, though. And the referee's going to blow his whistle for halftime. So a 0-0 game at the break. We are probably very lucky that they do not have a goal yet, seeing as though they've had probably 10 corners. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the stats. So they have 70% possession almost with 9 shots. We have no shots on goal. They also have 8 corners so far. So yeah, they're kind of dominating us in this game. Wan-Bissaka out on this wing, makes a nice move to get around Kirkez. Longstaff inside to Isak. Verbruggen makes another save. Our defenders are doing well, but our keeper is doing the best as of right now. They keep possession of the ball. Bruno Guimaraes from the edge of the box. Not a bad effort, but Verbruggen is there to make the save yet again. João Pedro with a nice ball over the top to Pedro Neto. We're going to cut this one inside. Look for a ball over the top for João Pedro, who's going to take a volley first time. And we find the back of the net on our first shot of the game. We finally broke through their defense. Pedro Neto with a fantastic pass over the top. Fabian Scherer couldn't do much about that one. João Pedro with an excellent shot and an excellent touch. I couldn't tell if he actually chested that one down or if there was just kind of a glitch in that animation, but nonetheless, he fires it into the back of the net with his left foot, and we take a 1-0 lead after 60 minutes. And shortly after that goal, we're going to make a double substitution. We're going to bring in Ciso on for Smith-Rowe and Buonanotte on for Pedro Neto. Both of them are tired, like I said earlier before we started this game, so get some fresh legs on and hopefully make some impact. Julio Enciso with a fantastic ball over the top for Bino Gittins. Can he get around his defender? Wan-Bissaka gets back very nicely, and Pope is going to clear that one away. Almiron finds a pass inside to Takefusa Kubo, and he takes a shot. Verbruggen has to make the save on that one. Another corner for Newcastle, but luckily for us, we are playing pretty well right now. We just need to hold off on these corners. That one's going to be swung in. Igor's going to get to it. Clears it out of the box, but they still end up with the ball. Anthony Gordon with the cross in, and Kubo was very, very close to getting to that one first, but Verbruggen gets there before him. A bad pass by Igor. Oof. And Almiron tackles Igor. Diamande gets that tackle in. The referee does not call him for a foul, luckily for us. And it looks like we will get away from this one, but the press is very, very high. Fabricio Diaz makes his way around his defender. We have a couple of options inside. We don't find anyone. That pass was a little bit late. Looks like we're going to have to cross this one in. Fabricio Diaz trying to find someone in the middle of the box, but it gets cleared away. João Pedro on the edge of the box. An excellent pass into Dahoud. Can we find the back of the net? We go for a shot. Dahoud not exactly known as a goal scorer, but Nick Pope knocks that one out for a Brighton corner. All right, Dahoud swinging this one in, looking for Diamande towards the back post, or towards the middle of the box, I guess, the penalty spot. Gets his head to it, but unfortunately it will be collected by Nick Pope. Tammy Abraham now pushing down this left side. Does he have an option to cross it into? He's going to go for a cross. Igor collects that one, though, and we might be able to clear this one out. We might be able to waste a few minutes. And Enciso finds Buonanotte on this right side. Buonanotte, fresh leg, should be able to get past everybody. He's going to look inside for João Pedro, who's going to try to go for a low shot. Nick Pope gets to that one, though. And the referee blows his whistle for full time. We take a 1-0 win away from St. James's Park, and we take a massive 3 points over first place in this league back into the Premier League standings. And that is another clean sheet for Verbruggen as well. He is now up to 11 clean sheets in the league, which is 2 above Ramsdale, who is in second place. So we had the league leader in clean sheets. We also had the league leaders in assists, with Smith Rowe and Neto being 1 and 2 in the league, with Andy Diop being 5th right behind them. Top scorers in the league, though, we're not going to get that one. Haaland is running away with that one as of right now, but we have Smith Rowe at least in 7th place on 13, so we at least have someone up there. And that win for us opens up the door for a lot of possibilities in the league standings, and a lot of possibilities for other teams in the league standings as well. Manchester United only 2 points behind Newcastle now. Obviously, Newcastle still with the game in hand, but anything can happen in this final 7 games, 6 games for all these teams. We are now sitting on 55 points, level with Chelsea and Villa, but we are sitting in the middle of them based on goal difference. Only 1 point behind Arsenal and Man City, though, and Man City do have played 1 more game than us, so things are getting very, very interesting in the top 4. So yeah, Nottingham Forest are sitting in 9th place, actually. They're having a fantastic season. Only 7 losses in the league, so they're better than us in that category, but only 11 wins as well. They've been drawing a lot of their games, but for Nottingham Forest, I'd say that's a pretty fantastic season. They're above Spurs right now in the league, so let's go ahead and get into this game. Let's change up our lineup. We're going to go with as good of a lineup as we can go with. I kind of want to play João Pedro just because of him scoring in the last game, but I have to go with Sesko. He's just been absolutely fantastic when we played him. And this is the lineup that Nottingham Forest are going with for this game. Definitely some solid players in there. Definitely some players that I've not heard of, but that's just because I probably don't have as much knowledge about it as some of you may have. This is the lineup we're going with, pretty much our strongest 11. We're going to get into this game and hopefully go to the City Ground and get 3 points. Oh, Nottingham Forest end up with the ball in the middle of the box. Luckily for us, Verbruggen gets down to his right to make that save. I didn't really know what to say there because there was a lot going on, but we are able to get away. Kirkez with the pass down here to Adingra. Adingra gonna pull this one back momentarily. Benjamin Sesko on the edge of the box, though. I don't mind a shot here. Not a bad effort. Needed to keep it down. It sailed over the bar, but I like the effort there. Pedro Neto in the middle of the field, trying to find a pass. Doesn't find anybody. We're on the edge of the box. Gonna go for a shot. Turner has to get down to his left to make that save. I like taking these edge of the box shots so far in this game. We've been trying to get the effort in, but just haven't been able to so far. Smith Rowe now with the ball. That one's probably a little ambitious. Turner collects that one. Benjamin Sesko finds a pass out here to Adingra. Gonna look inside. Gonna take a little bit of a heavy touch. Callum Hudson-Odoi makes the tackle. We're gonna keep the pressure on, though. Benjamin Sesko ends up with the ball. We try to get the shot away. We can't. Andy Diop ends up with it now. Fabricio Diaz from the edge of the box. We're going to look for a pass inside to Neto. Neto tries to get it around the keeper, but Matt Turner with an excellent save. I really wish we would have been able to get control with the Sesko there with the ball. Smith Rowe swinging this one in, looking for Sesko. That was going to be another corner. Smith Rowe swinging this one in again. Sesko up for this one this time. Hits the bar, gets back to it, and gets a goal. Finally, we find the back of the net in this game. Benjamin Sesko is an aerial threat, to say the least, at 6'4", and he finds the back of the net off of a header. Smith Rowe looking over the top for Pedro Neto. Great pass. We're looking for Sesko inside, who does well to hold off the defender, does well to get past the other defender, takes a shot. Niakate gets the block in for that one. Can we find our giant in the middle of the box yet again? Benjamin Sesko gets to that one. Matt Turner makes the save, and that is going to be another corner for us. We're like Newcastle in last game. Let's see. We're going to take this one short here this time. I don't like doing the same thing over and over, so we're going to find Pedro Neto on the edge of the box here. He's going to look back inside for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's going to find Adingra. I wanted that one to be lofted. I saw Benjamin Sesko at the back post, but unfortunately we can't find him. Neto inside to Fabricio Diaz, who's going to return the favor to Neto, but Nico Williams gets in and gets the block away. Lamptey finds a pass out here to Neto. Neto has definitely got more pace than whoever this defender is. We're going to cut this one inside. Go for a shot from the edge of the box, and Pedro Neto finds the back of the net. What an excellent shot that was. Matt Turner not able to do anything. Pedro Neto heading to the corner to celebrate that one. I love to see it. Pedro Neto, great dribbling to get inside those two defenders there. Neither one of them stepped up. And then a fantastic shot into that left side of the net. And we take a 2-0 lead just before halftime. Elanga with a nice pass out here to Williams. Can we get someone to guard him? They find the header inside. João Mario heads that one down. And the rebound lands right back at his feet. And Nottingham Forest take one back, or get one back right before halftime. The ball just kept bouncing around to different players. And I mean, Verbruggen, nice save, I guess, but that ball goes right back to João Mario, and he had pretty much an open net, and Igor couldn't get in front of him either, so 2-1 Brighton heading into half. Fabricio Diaz makes a tackle in midfield. If we can get Benjamin Sesko to run, he might be through. Excellent pass from Fabricio Diaz. We're going to chip the keeper, or try to chip the keeper. Probably should have just gone for a regular shot. That one's going to be cleared away momentarily. Andy Diouf fighting for it, and it looks like they may be on the counterattack. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the edge of the box. Gets past one defender. Kirkez almost does well to get to that one. That header is very dangerous. I don't know who it was right there, but they almost got onto the end of it before Verbruggen did. It looks like Tariq Lamptey has picked up a knock, but he does well to knock that one away from Nico Williams there. Let's go check and see what the injury is. Tariq Lamptey looks like he could probably stay in the game, but I'm not going to take any chances on it. I'm actually going to bring in Valentin Barco and see if he can do a job over on that right side. Sesko makes a tackle on the center back. I'm not sure who that was, but they did very, very poor there. We're going to take a shot. Sesko can't get it past Turner. That one's going to be out for a Brighton corner, though. I wish we would have got a third there. Pedro Neto swinging this one in. Benjamin Sesko could be there, but Matt Turner comes out and collects that one. Pedro Neto inside to Fabricio Diaz. Finds a pass to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe makes a move to get around one defender. Gets tackled, or gets fouled outside the box. That is going to be a yellow card for, I believe that is Niakate. And that is going to be a free kick in a dangerous area. And before this free kick takes place, we're actually going to take off Andy Diouf and bring on Pascal Gross. He is our best free kick taker. All right, it looks like they're giving us almost a free lane to shoot this one, so we're going to go a little bit over 3 bars of power if we can, and try to find the back of the net past Matt Turner. He's going to have an eye on it. We find the post, and unfortunately that one's going to get cleared away. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the edge of the box finds a pass into Anthony Elanga. I thought Lewis Dunk got the tackle in, and instead he finds the back of the net from very close to the edge of the box, and that is going to be a 2-2 game. I thought Lewis Dunk got the tackle in, and I thought Igor was going to get the tackle in, but he just ran right by him. Oh, and unfortunately for us, that means we're only going to come away from this game with a point if the result stays the same. Smith Rowe looking for a ball over the top to Benjamin Sesko. I'm not sure what happened there. The referee's not going to call that one a penalty. I think that's just going to be a goal kick. It actually isn't going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a corner for us. This could be very dangerous. Can we find Sesko in the middle of the box? It's not heading towards him. It's heading towards Igor, who gets a shot on goal, but Turner gets down to make that save. Pedro Neto swinging this one in this time, looking for Sesko, but Turner comes out for this one. All right, 3 minutes left in this game. We had to bring in some subs to get some pace out on these wings and through the middle of the field, but unfortunately it's not going to matter if we just turn the ball over. Anthony Elanga in a dangerous area. Valentin Barco makes that tackle. We need to push forward here. Fabricio Diaz over the top to Buonanotte, who looks inside for João Pedro. Not a great pass, but we still end up with the ball. We're going to look for a pass inside. Trippier is on their team and knocks that one back to their defender, who clears it out to Laborde. And this game is going to end in a 2-2 draw. And unfortunately, we only come away from this with a point when we were up 2-0 early on in this game. Yep, that's about as disappointing as it gets. We have played 32 games now. If we would have gotten that, if we've got a win in that game, we would have had 2 more points, so we would have been on 58, and we would have been above Aston Villa, which means we would have been sitting in the top 4 with only 6 games to go. And we also have bad news before this game against Manchester City or after that game against Nottingham Forest. Tariq Lamptey has a broken toe injury and will be out for 3 months. This is the 4th time we have had a broken toe injury. I believe last year it was Julio Enciso, Mahmoud Dahoud, and Evan Ferguson all got toe injuries, broken toe injuries, and we're out for 3 months. Another week-long break, though, in between this game against Manchester City, so that does give us time to rest our players and to get them back into form. We're going to bring Bino Gittins out on that left side for this game. Veltman's going to have to play right back. Very, very solid option, though, and especially with him retiring at the end of this season, we're going to give him a little farewell tour in the final 6 games of the season. All right, and for this game against Manchester City, this is the lineup they're going with. A lot of tired players out there, so we should be able to take advantage of that in terms of pace, especially in those 2 center back positions. But nonetheless, their lineup is very, very good and definitely a team that could beat us. De Bruyne on the edge of the box. I'm absolutely terrified of the link up between him and Haaland. Haaland lays that one off for Pedri. Lewis Dunk gets a tackle in. Haaland with a pass out here to Pedri. Pedri has multiple options to go to. Finds a pass to Grealish, who finds Balde. Haaland with a pass to Bakayoko, who finds the back of the net. I was so worried about Haaland scoring there that Bakayoko was wide open. And unfortunately, Man City take a 1-0 lead after 18 minutes. Smith Rowe finds Pedro Neto on this wing. Nathan Ake, like I said, was tired. Finds Benjamin Sesko, who finds the back of the net. We get one right back. I know it was a cutback pass, but we'll take it how we can get it. The center backs for their team are going to be tired, like I said, so we should have the ability to get past them very, very easily with our pace. And Ake there was just absolutely abysmal. Very, very poor defending. And Sesko finds the back of the net with his left foot instead of his right, but we'll take it however we can get it. Man City already pushing forward. Haaland on the edge of the box. Verbruggen saves the shot and then knocks it off of Haaland. We're able to get away from that one unscathed. Fabricio Diaz able to get past all of their defenders. Going to try to find a pass into Smith Rowe. The pass just wasn't there. There was not a lane to pass that one into. Kovacic looking for a pass here to Haaland. We need to get in front of them with our defenders. We need to get some of our midfielders back. Pedri looking for a pass over to Haaland, who finds De Bruyne. We get in the way to block that one away, and we should be able to get away as well. Another turnover in midfield, though. Man City are very dangerous. I did not want Veltman to go that far forward. The animation just kind of drug him forward. Haaland inside to De Bruyne, who's going to be able to take a shot. That one's right at Verbruggen, though, and he's collecting. Neto finds a pass inside to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's going to find this run from Veltman. Veltman is going to look for Sesko, who's able to get a tackle in. We're going to knock that one down, but unfortunately it looks like they might be able to hold on to it. We're going to keep pressure on, and we just can't get the ball away. Balde is doing well to hold us off. That's going to be a throw-in. Veltman got a little too ambitious there on the throw-in. Grealish is now down this left side. We are not in a good position. I want it to give me a defender in a good spot. Grealish takes the shot. Verbruggen knocks that one off the post, and it will be out for a Man City corner. And it looks like they're going to swing this corner in. Smith Rowe, or not Smith Rowe, that's Veltman, is able to clear it out. Can he get to it first? He can't. De Bruyne does. Veltman does well to get in the way, though. That one's going to be sent into the box, and we are the ones there to get that one. And Smith Rowe finds a pass out here to Veltman. If Benjamin Sesko keeps running, I do see him towards the back post. Veltman's cross is very, very poor, though. Bino Gittins inside to Andy Diouf, who's going to find a pass out here to Veltman in a dangerous area. We're going to cross this one towards the back post. Neto gets there first, and I believe he's onside. Yes, he is, and we take a 2-1 lead right before halftime. This time, the cross from Veltman is much better. I thought we maybe could have taken a shot there, but Veltman, I mean, he's just not known for scoring at all, so figured we should cross it over, and Neto was able to get there and take it off the half volley as well, and finds the back of the net. Ederson almost got to it, though, but we take a 2-1 lead into half. God, Manchester City's passing is just so quick. Pedri out here to Grealish. Not going to go for a cross. That one's going to be kicked off of Grealish, and I think that's going to be a goal kick. It's not going to be a goal kick. They're going to say that that one was out on Veltman, who's going to actually head this corner away, but they are going to still have possession of the ball. Emile Smith Rowe with a fantastic pass into Andy Diouf, who's looking for Benjamin Sesko, who just wouldn't go after the ball there, but this time he gets a tackle in. The referee's going to blow the whistle for something that happened earlier, I guess. We're going to have a free kick. And you know what time it is. It's time to bring on, or take off Andy Diouf and bring on Pascal Gross in the 65th minute here. Pascal Gross is going to be the one that's going to take this free kick. We have not been able to get one in the back of the net with Pascal Gross yet, but hopefully this is going to be the time to shine. We're going to be 3.5 bars of power. That's just going to be just enough, but Ederson is able to come to that one and able to grab it. A bad pass by Fabricio Diaz in midfield. Luckily, they don't move forward on that one, but we still have a lot of defending to do. Now they're going to go for a cross. Not a bad effort, but Verbruggen is able to collect that one. And we just need to slow down and hold this one for the last few minutes of this game. Lewis Dunk gets a tackle in, but oh, they still end up with the ball. And Evan Ferguson, our former player, is going to level this game at 2 with only 10 minutes left to go in this game. Haaland finds himself with the ball and lays it off to Evan Ferguson, and Evan Ferguson finds the back of the net. Oh, of course that happens. And now Grealish down this right side, gets past one defender, finds Haaland. Haaland passes this one back to Balde. And that's going to be a foul. Is that a penalty? Please tell me that's just a free kick. Oh, it's a penalty. Can we go the right way? We guess right. And we give up a penalty in the 92nd minute to Manchester City. Oh, I mean, it's right on the edge of the box. It's very, very hard to tell. I think it probably was a penalty, but I just don't know why that was even a scenario that happens there. And right off of kickoff, the referee is going to blow his whistle. That is about as heartbreaking of a loss as you can possibly have. And Manchester City come away from this game with 3 points, and we come away from it with 0. We are down into 7th place, and sole possession of 7th place as well. Manchester City are up into 3rd. We do have a game in hand on them still, so it is possible for us to be level on points with them after our next game. Alright, and this is the lineup we're going to be going with. Pretty much the same lineup from last game, but we are going to make a couple changes in there. So let's go ahead and get into this game. We need 3 points here. Alright, and just to show you guys before this game gets started, this is the lineup that they are going to be taking out now instead of the lineup that they had out there earlier. Callum Wilson, Lucas Paqueta, Benrahma, Ward-Prowse, Bowen, and Souček in midfield. Emerson, Alvarez, Mavropanos, and Ben Johnson in the back with Areola behind them. So a much better lineup than the one that they had before. And they also have our former player Jakob Moder on the bench. Mauricio Diaz does well to get an interception in midfield. We're going to find a pass over here to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe has the option to go inside. We're going to look for a pass to Benjamin Sesko, who's going to find the back of the net. 1-0 early on in this game after 7 minutes. We need to make sure to thrash West Ham in this game to get some confidence back into this team. Andy Diop with the pass over here to Bino Gittins, who finds Sesko. We're going to go back out to Bino Gittins, who finds Kirkes on the overlapping run. Looking for someone in the middle of the box. Jamie Bino Gittins shoots it. It gets deflected by Alvarez out for a goal, or out for a Brighton corner. Pedro Neto swinging this one in. Sesko, can he get there? Not this time. Souček is able to beat him. Excellent pass from the right back over here to Jared Bowen. Bowen making a move down this right side, looking for a cross. They're going to say that's a handball, so they're going to have a free kick. And of course, they have James Ward-Prowse in their team, so this could be a very, very dangerous free kick. Igor able to knock that one up. I think it was Igor that knocked it up. Verbruggen collects it no matter what, and we're able to get away. Looking for an option inside. Kirkes doing well to hold him off momentarily. Gets a foot in to block that cross away. Souček has the ball yet again, though. Kirkes does well again, but this time it's out for a West Ham corner. I don't know why the camera angle changed for this game. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Bowen with a cross in. And Alvarez finds that header and finds the back of the net after 25 minutes. Smith Rowe finds Neto. Looking back for Smith Rowe. We're going to find a pass over here to Fabricio Diaz, who looks inside for Jamie Bino Gittins, gets a touch and gets around the defender and gets his left foot to the ball before the keeper can come out to it. And 28 minutes gone, we take a 2-1 lead. Oh, man, lots of goals scored in this episode. Jamie Bino Gittins with an excellent touch to get around the defender, and that shot is world class, honestly. I mean, getting your foot in and getting that past the keeper right there is insane. And we take a 2-1 lead. Jamie Bino Gittins does well to hold off the defenders momentarily. Kirkes looking for a cross. Benjamin Sesko able to get his head to that one. Looks like Areola knocks it out for a Brighton corner. Only a couple minutes until halftime. Smith Rowe swinging this one in. Benjamin Sesko has not been able to win a header today, but this one's going to be finding Smith Rowe. We're going to look towards the back post. I saw someone holding their hand up. I think it was Neto. They're going to clear this one out. Callum Wilson pushing down this left side. He has an option to cross it into. Finds Mohamed Kudus. What a powerful cross that was. It goes wide, so Verbruggen doesn't even have to make the save, luckily for us. Pedro Neto finds the overlapping run from Valentin Barco, who finds Sesko inside. He's going to look for Smith Rowe. That was an excellent pass, an excellent vision from Benjamin Sesko. That might be his first assist of the season. And Smith Rowe puts that one into the back of the net. Our leading scorer and our main man puts this game into a 3-1 lead for Brighton. Valentin Barco finds Sesko. I saw the run of Emile Smith Rowe at the last second. Decided to pass it to him. Somehow it got through, and somehow Emil Smith-Rowe gives us a 3-1 lead in this game. We are up by 2 goals with 25 minutes left, so we need to hold on to this, and we will get 3 points. Mohamed Kudus in a dangerous area finds Callum Wilson. James Ward-Prowse with a pass over to Mohamed Kudus. That one could have very easily been 3-2. Verbruggen knocks that one out for a West Ham corner, though. And it looks like they're going to try to take this one quickly. We're going to try to knock this one out with Diamande. He's been our best defender so far this game. Kirkes is actually up to it. Clears it out. And it's looking like Bino Gittins is going to get to it. We're going to knock that one out. It looks like it might be a throw-in. James Ward-Prowse on the edge of the box finds Callum Wilson, who takes a shot. Verbruggen does have to make the save on that one. 78 minutes gone here. We only have to hold on for like 10, 15 more minutes. And we will find ourselves with 3 points in this game. They're going to swing this corner in. Igor going to try to get to it. But that one is Alvarez's header, very weak, right at Verbruggen, and he collects it. Mohamed Kudus finds Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse out here to Johnson. Johnson going for the cross. Valentin Barco is able to get to that one. Only 86 minutes gone now. About 5 more minutes left, and we will get a win in this game. Neto is just going to run as far as he can. We're going to have a pass inside to Benjamin Sesko, though. We still have one defender to beat. We're going to just make a move inside of him, go for a shot. The keeper is able to save that one. But we should have wasted enough time there to where we were guaranteed to win this game. Very, very little time left. There's only 2 minutes of extra time, and we've already wasted a little bit of it. They should not have an option to score here. Verbruggen comes and collects that ball, and the referee blows his whistle for full time. We get a 3-1 victory at the end of this episode to give us 3 more points in the league. That is a massive 3 points going into the final 4 games of the season. This Premier League season is going absolutely crazy. Our next game is going to be in the next episode against Aston Villa. We are level on points with them, sitting in 6th and 7th place respectively. So it's going to be a very, very interesting start to the next episode. We are also level on points with Manchester City on 59 through 34 games, so anything can happen. This Premier League season is nuts. And then this is how the rest of the Premier League table is shaping up as of right now. Liverpool and Spurs in 8th and 10th place is just absolutely wild. I mean, Nottingham Forest are about to finish above Spurs in the Premier League. In the relegation battle as of right now, it's looking like Leicester are definitely going to go down. Norwich and Bournemouth are still fighting for their place with Southampton. It looks like Crystal Palace might have gotten just enough of a cushion to make sure that they don't go down. But we'll have to see what happens in the next episode. In the season finale, it's going to be very interesting. It's coming down to the wire, and I am very, very nervous about this final episode. That is going to do it for today's episode. I'm going to leave you there. Please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. I really want to try to get this Brighton team into the top 4. I know it's going to be tough with this end of the season, but if we can get to the top 4, next season is going to be very, very exciting. So let's try to do that in the next episode. I'll catch you guys there. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.